you ever just have one of those mornings where you wake up like at some weird hour and you just can't go back to bed? Yep, that was me. Woke up at 3 and for some weird reason I just can't seem to go back to bed. So after laying there for an hour and a half, I decided I'm just gonna go in really early to work so I can take my 2-hour lunch, go work out, shower, and do all that. Treating myself to some Dunkin' Donuts because I figure it's Friday, why not? Check back with you guys later, have some little updates. I guess I'll do like a little bit of a mukbang kind of thing, life update kind of thing in a bit. All right guys, good morning. It is 6:09. Just got to my job. I'm gonna have breakfast. I will separate out my Fragrance Fridays and this. If you're not into chit chat, eating, or yeah, those two things, then this is not for you. Just check back later. I got some Dunkin' Donuts. Got a little wake up wrap and a bagel. Clearly I'm not on keto for my upcoming race. I figure today I'll just get my work done really early. I will take like a 2-hour lunch, work out, shower, all that jazz. Wanted to give you some updates. I'll try to keep it as organized as possible. And if I can, I'll put some timestamps down below. So what's been going on? Let's see. Pretty good. We're moving again in like 45 days. We have to be out. We're not moving to a different state. We're staying in Florida. I'm probably gonna move closer to my job, but I think part of my insomnia is just thinking about everything that I have to do. So we have to start looking at places soon. We've been busy like kind of researching places and talking about what we want to do, what our plans are for the future. I really like to buy something if we can this year, depending on how things go. That's ideal. We've been talking about it for a while. But that's pretty stressful. Some of you guys know, like, my current living situation, it's not ideal. There's like construction all the time. It's really annoying, especially on the weekends when you want to sleep in and they start doing construction at 7 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. It feels like they've been doing construction pretty much since we moved in. It started like, I want to say 2 months after we moved in, which really sucks because it's been going on since we got there, pretty much. Can't believe I'm up this early. I don't work this early. Insomnia is real, people. Seriously sucks. I have a half marathon this Sunday, which I'm totally not prepared for, and I know that sounds ridiculous. especially considering I have a full marathon in October. I don't know, been so much going on, especially like with the cat, the move. I just haven't really been very focused. I'll survive. Not gonna be like my best time ever, but I'll get through it. I swear, the lady at Dunkin' Donuts, I'm wondering if she like did something to my food. She was really upset with me this morning. Told me to park up front and wait for my food. And then there was no parking like where she told me to park. So she had to walk, and it's actually a little cool outside. It's like 54 degrees, which is cool for Florida. Oh, speaking of cat. So, I haven't posted anything because I haven't been able to record in my car. And you guys know that I can't record in my house because of the construction. So, I took her, today's what? Today's Friday, isn't it? Today is Friday. So I have to film my Fragrance Friday, sorry. I took her to the vet on Monday to get fixed. And the vet's office is literally right across the street from my apartment. But there's like this left that you have to make this really difficult. So I wasn't really thinking, and it was super early in the morning. The other time that I took her, I had left work early and I was like in my right mind. I put a little towel down on the cat carrier, which is fabric. I borrowed it from my friend. And she was fine. Monday, it was like super duper early in the morning. I had to drop her before I went into work. And I was like juggling a lot of different things and I wasn't thinking. So I put her in the cat carrier because my intentions were to drop her off and then just go straight into work. Well, making the left to her vet and I hear this sound. I hear her pee. Yes, I hear her pee. And I have combination seats of cloth and leather. And I don't really keep anything in my car, so I didn't have any bounty towels or anything to wipe it up. So I was pretty pissed, but I couldn't get mad at her. I know she was scared. Brought it to the vet and I ended up having to go back to like pat everything down. I tried putting baking soda on it. I put vinegar and water. My car smelled like cat piss and I was just not a happy camper. What is that sound? It was like a landscaper blowing leaves at 6 a.m. Is he like done? He uses a leaf blower at 6 a.m. Alright, I'm gonna move my car. Alright. I have to have some peace here. I'm far away. Far away. That was annoying. So where was I? The cat. So my car reeks and I don't have a wet vac. I went by the car wash and they wanted to charge me like $50 to wash the whole interior, and I was like, I really only need the one seat, but I don't really think that's that great of a deal. And there's this guy who comes by our office to wash and detail the partner's car, so I called him up and he washed my car and washed all the seats for like 40 bucks or 45 bucks. So, and I'm happier to give him 50 bucks than I am a car wash. Well, there's this school bus all the way down there in the parking lot, and like parents are literally dropping their kids off now. I wonder what time that driver has to be here. It's 6:22. Jesus. What time do these parents get up? Crazy. So crazy. So anyway, I digress. Car smells good again, so I can record in here again. Kitty's doing really well. Hope to have her stitches out soon. The poor thing has to keep a cone on her head. She's not too happy about that. Another thing. She's a feral cat. Well, she was, I should say. I bought a litter box for her and she didn't know what to do with it, and I kept trying to show her it, and it's kind of hard to explain to a cat what you're supposed to do with it. So the 24 hours before her surgery, it was like a Mexican standoff. She likes to go outside to go to the bathroom, but I had kept her inside because I was waiting for her to go. I was like waiting for her to start so I could put her in the litter box and try to make that connection. And this little cat, man, she has a bladder of steel. She did not go. And it was like literally 20 something hours later, and I had to go to the gym. It was the weekend and I had a lot of stuff to do. So I gave in, I let her outside. And then I had to feed her really quick because I had to cut off all her fluids and her food. I think it was like 12 hours before the surgery. So it was kind of like when she came home from surgery, it was go time. So it was almost like a blessing that she peed in my car because I was able to pat up her urine and put the Bounty towels in the litter box. And she made the connection when she smelled it. It was just a very expensive blessing. But now she is litter box trained. I'm happy to report that. Took a little bit. And that was a little frustrating. So I don't think that she was anybody's cat. Or if she was, they kicked her out when she was really small. She just didn't know what to do in the litter box. But now she does. And she's actually kind of lazy. She doesn't really want to go out as much anymore. She was dying to the first few days after her surgery. And the vet had suggested, because she was an outdoor cat, if we wanted to bring her outdoors, you can't just let her out. Just put her on a leash. So I have some cute footage from a few of our walks. I'll put them in right here. You ready to go out? You want to go out? Okay, mommy, come on. Come on, mama. Going in the backyard. Yeah, come on. Nice, right? Where you want to go? What else is going on? Booked all my flights that I know I have to make for the rest of the year. Have 2 trips to New York coming up for weddings. I have one in next month and then another one in June. So that's really exciting. And then a flight to Chicago for my marathon in October. Those are all the flights that I know about so far. I'm sure there will be other things coming up. Marathon training has resumed. Obviously, I'm not keto for this upcoming marathon. I wanted to try something different. I decided to go, well, actually it's really not different. I just went back to eating the way that I used to eat when I trained for my other things, like my Ironman races, which is a very, very high carb, low fat diet. I have a Dexa scan, a VO2 max, and a resting metabolic rate scan coming up on April 2nd. I'm probably not going to record it because this is the first time that I'm going to this lady and I really don't know how her whole setup is or how she feels about something like that. But I'll talk to her about it. If you guys want to see something like that, I'll probably have another scan around my birthday in September to see how my body composition has changed. Been a very long time since I've had body composition testing, and I'm just really curious to see where I'm sitting right now. I'd like to accurately calculate my calories and macros for my race because soon I'll be ramping up my training again. I know I've kind of been slacking and I wanted to go back to kind of like a program that I had when I was doing my Ironman training. I cut down a lot of weight for those races in the past and I was weighing in around 146 at 18% body fat. So, and now, I mean, it's been a few years, it's been about 3 years since I've really dialed everything in and given it a good try. So it's time. It's been long enough. Back in Florida. I gotta get my act together. I've just kind of been, I don't know, in a lot of funks. But we're ready. We are ready. This lady must really, like, have not liked me because I said double toasted. And this is so not double toasted. It's alright. All right, people. that's enough life updates and chit chat. I'll probably do another kind of mukbang video within like a week or so, because my guy's going away on business and I don't know, I get a little lonely around mealtime. So I usually watch these videos while I'm eating. And I figure, hey, why not this morning? Got a lot to talk about, kind of, sort of. I really don't know how people like Trisha Paytas can eat and talk. I guess that's why she only chews like 3 times before she swallows, but I just can't do that. What time is it now? 6:32. So I really don't have to be at work until 8:30. So way early. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'll record Fragrance Fridays later. I've been wearing one sample mainly, and I got my Scentbird, which I haven't really checked out. So I'll probably wear that today, and I'll talk to you about the sample that I was wearing. So stay tuned for that if you're into that thing. If you want to see more videos like this, then let me know. Hopefully with better lighting than this, but this was the best I could do considering how early it is, and it is pitch black everywhere. Bye guys.